What is an absolute truth that no one wants to hear? Just because someone is related to you doesn't mean they are a good person. Don't believe everything you think. It is possible to make no mistakes and still lose. That is not failure, that is life. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Life is easier for attractive people. Vaccines don't cause autism. They help stop the spread of the disease. They are not a cure, they just allow you to have a lower chance to catch the virus, which helps lower the chances of the virus spreading. There is no inherent justice in this world. Bad things will happen to good people, and good things will happen to bad people. If you didn't vote but could have done so, you have no right to complain about our elected officials. No one wants to hear your crappy music in public, especially in class. Having an opinion doesn't make you right. 2021 will not magically be better than 2020. Just because you've done something wrong in the past, doesn't mean you can't advocate against it. As long as we fail to protect and provide for all children in our society, we will continue to suffer the crimes of the damaged adults we produce. We have no right to expect any different, and we deserve everything that we get. People don't think about you anywhere near as much as you think they do. You're supposed to care deeply about the things in your own life, and other people not caring about them doesn't make them less important. This is one of the things Instagram culture has taken away from us, the idea that you're doing great even if nobody likes the photos of the breakfast you made or knows who you are. For most of human history, most of our emphasis and energy was spent on our families and immediate communities. Now we're all flailing to matter to a bunch of strangers we probably wouldn't like in person, and it's wrecking our brains. No matter how nice you are, people will still just be assholes to you just cuz. Just because someone is related to you, doesn't mean you have to like or tolerate them. Sometimes for people, friends are your true family because they accept you for who you are. They choose to stick around with you. Not because they have to. I don't speak to my abusive father and never will again, nor his side of the family. I'm estranged from one of my sisters already, and I don't like most of my extended family. I do not appreciate their morals. You won't lose much at all by cutting some family ties, circumstances depend though, OFC. You'll be much happier in the long run once you establish your life, who you are and what you need/want for your future. Life isn't fair and you aren't owed a damn thing. Civil debate is a must. You gotta stay respectful, open-minded, and civil, even if you loathe the views of the other side with a passion. Even though you think your kids are special, they are most likely just average. You can't make everyone happy. After a generation or two after your death, no one alive will have any memories of you. Your life, everything you did, and all of your struggles and achievements will all be forgotten. You'll just be another one of the billions of forgotten souls whose names, faces, and life stories have all been lost to time. You need to have your views challenged. Being around and positively engaging with people who disagree with you is one of the healthiest intellectual practices we can do. You can't control what happens to you, only how you react to it. Just because you help someone doesn't mean they are going to help you. People are ungrateful more often than not. You cannot go through life without experiencing some type of pain/discomfort. Physical and emotional. It is necessary for growth. Things are going to keep getting worse on our planet and we are in for some serious human tragedy. We don't know everything and probably never will. So many of these are negative. So how about the truth that one of the best ways to be happy in life is by helping other people? People don't want to do it, because helping other people feels like you're losing out, but it's true. Your kid has no idea it's their birthday for the first few years. Stop making a huge deal about it. It's obviously about you and not them. Money can indeed buy you happiness. People that believe that it can't, have never had to worry about money. Just because you've been doing something longer than other people doesn't mean you're better at it, driving, job role, sports, etc. The vast majority of people don't care about you. Family and close friends will, but everyone else is far more concerned with themselves and their family and friends. They don't really hate you and they don't really like you, they just don't really care. Some people may love or hate the idea of you, but it's not personal. Hard work may increase your odds of success. But it doesn't guarantee you anything. There will always be thousands of people out there who worked way less harder than you but achieved way more. A lack of critical thinking and greed are responsible for most of the world's man-made problems. We can't eradicate greed. So, if the world's going to get better, it needs to think better. Until critical thinking becomes a skill as basic and necessary as arithmetic, we'll continue doing stupid things. No one is at the wheel. There is no one leading the planet, just powerful people, companies, and countries all struggling together against everyone else for power, money, and control. Animal agriculture does more harm to the environment than all of the cars, planes, boats, etc. in the world combined. It's destroying our oceans, our air, our land, and our bodies. We need to stop eating so much meat if we want to mitigate climate change. The earth cannot keep up with our demands for meat, and eating it for every meal is not healthy for us either. If you feel like you continuously have to fight for their attention, they probably aren't worth fighting for. If they only talk to you when you text them first, they have no interest in knowing you. You can be incredibly talented, intelligent, beautiful, and work your arse off and still go nowhere above an average paycheck. It is better to find happiness in life itself than bet on the rare occurrence of sublime success. Your spouse/child/home/job/vacation, etc. is not nearly as important to anyone else as it is to you. That there are people who won't like you or agree with you, and you won't be able to change their minds, so you just have to deal with it. Just because you've been with someone since high school doesn't mean they're right for you. Don't base your future on childish dreams. The eradication of the most devastating diseases that we fight today, i.e. cancer, will have potentially devastating unintended consequences. Humans weren't meant to live forever, and a cure for cancer will have interesting effects in the economy and society as a whole, with a world already overcrowded with people. It's our fault the world is not the way it's supposed to be. We didn't start it, it's just the people that came before us didn't fix it, and now it's our responsibility. Expecting politicians, athletes, and celebrities to influence positive change is useless when so many of us don't take extra steps to contribute positively in the world. Anything about someone's dream. The MLM will never make you money, Brittany. Although your parents say so, you cannot sing, Amy. You are not the smartest person in the world, Brandon. Having a culture that is so focused on getting high or drunk squanders much of the time in our youth that we need to develop into thoughtful, pragmatic, and mature adults. All children are innocent, but they're not all good. Some people will grow up to be friggin' assholes, regardless of what they're exposed to. Costco has tubs of 7 pounds nacho cheese for sale at $6.50 a piece. 7 pounds of nacho cheese works out to about 2,800 cubic centimeters. A typical bathtub has a volume of 160,000 cubic centimeters. Here are your volumes based on weights, approximately, and how many bottles you would need to fill up the tub. 120 pounds equals 50,000 cubic centimeters means you need 40 tubs for $255. 150 pounds equals 70,000 cubic centimeters means you need 32 tubs for $208. 200 pounds equals 90,000 cubic centimeters means you need 25 tubs for $162.5. 250 pounds equals 110,000 cubic centimeters means you need 18 tubs for $116. See the trend? The fatter you get, the more cost-effective it becomes to bathe in cheese.